GB News presenter Neil Oliver attacked the government for overreaching themselves as he said he was naive to think they would only protect the rights and property of people rather than tell them how to live their lives. GB News' Neil Oliver delivered a passionate monologue on government control as he was furious at authorities going beyond what he expects them to do. Mr. Oliver, who has long been a critic of the government's COVID-19 handling and its rules, said powers were now trying to tell people how to think and feel with people unassumingly submitting. Mr. Oliver used the recent Scottish Government guidance on trans rights and pronouns in schools as an example of the government overreaching itself, adding the government was seeking to undermine the oldest and strongest institution of all, the family. Speaking on GB News, Mr. Oliver was angry at the government for getting too involved in the lives of its citizens in light of the pandemic which has centralized their control. He told the program, "Governments are overreaching themselves more and more every day. I'd always understood that a good, a benevolent government would protect the rights and property of free, law-abiding and tax-paying citizens and otherwise leave them to go on with their lives unmolested. How naive I have been. I don't think that about our governments anymore. Now it seems to me that they feel entitled to tell us how to live, what sort of homes and where, what to eat, what words to use, what thoughts to think. They want to tell us how to heat our homes. Already they have taken it upon themselves to tell us when to leave our houses, whether or not to hug loved ones. If we can travel and where to. I know I'm not the only one who thinks this has all gone far too far. Mostly it feels like we're aboard a runaway train and the driver and guards, having lost control, are expanding all their efforts trying to stop us looking out of the windows and seeing just how fast we're moving now. It seems to me that is more and more about distraction. The powers that be are making an unholy mess of things and they would rather we look the other way while they seek to do whatever it is they want to do." Mr. Oliver quoted philosopher Eric Hoffer, who said a person would mind their own business when it was worth minding, adding people were having an appetite to instead go at each other's throats. Mr. Oliver has been a staunch opponent of the COVID-19 restrictions and garnered controversy when he said he would gladly catch coronavirus for the sake of freedom. He said, "Merely to live is not enough, not nearly. What matters is to live in freedom. If your freedom means I might catch COVID, then so be it. If my freedom means you might catch COVID, then so be it."